With Falcon hockey coach Joe Cranston. And Joe, last time we talked, or since then, the Falcons have played 3 games. Last weekend, went to Lake Forest and split an NCHA series, winning 5-1 on Friday, but losing 4-2 on Saturday. And then yesterday here at Hunt Arena, a great hockey game. Amherst taking a 2-1 win over the Falcons in overtime. Let's talk first about that Lake Forest series, Joe.
We went down there, just really did not play well. Went down there with every intention of trying to get 4 points, but I told the girls before we went down there we didn't have a very good week of practice. We had some girls sick all week and we weren't healthy, but that's no excuse. We just didn't have a good week of practice, and just put the exclamation point on that with 2 poor games at Lake Forest. First game we won 5-1 and played poorly. Had no business. It wasn't a 5-1 game, but we're lucky to get 2 points. Then come back the second day. We actually played a fairly decent game. Not a great game, but a lot better game. And give credit to Lake Forest. They beat us and capitalized. They didn't have a lot of opportunities, but when they had them, they put it in. And we had a lot of opportunities and just didn't put the puck in the net. So, it would have been huge to have a 4-point weekend, but it is what it is. And now we're just out in front by 2 points.
Joe, and then the Amherst game on Wednesday here at Hunt Arena. Again, 2 great teams up and down the ice, great chances, a tremendous hockey game, really.
Yeah, it was. That was a really fun game. It's just great to get a team of that caliber into our barn. Because when we play against Gustavus, those games are huge. They're fun. They're fast. There's a lot of coaching strategy that goes in. You actually have to do a lot as a coach, and it's fun. The girls had fun. Up and down game, like you said, just a great hockey game. I can't remember a better Division III women's hockey game than I've ever seen. It just had everything going in it, and just a huge thank you to Jim Plumer and Amherst for coming out here to give us a game like that of that caliber, so our girls can see what it's like, what the level we have to be at to play at a national level or in a national tournament. So. Just big thanks to Amherst program for coming out here. A very, very good hockey team. So, and then the unfortunate thing is it was just such a well-played, quality game. And then halfway through the 3rd period, Amherst got several penalties, and just the rhythm of the game was gone at that point. And then we got into the overtime. And they scored a power play goal with 2 of our players in the penalty box. It got a 5-on-3 goal, and as anybody knows, you don't ever want a game decided that way, and it was. You don't want to win a game that way. You don't want to lose a game that way. So it's a really tough pill to swallow. But I have to somehow, as a coach, find a way to turn that into a positive, and hopefully get our team angered or the fire in the belly or whatever it's going to take to use that to turn it into a positive so that we're a better team down the stretch.
Joe, looking ahead, the Falcons have a home-and-home series with UW-Eau Claire, an NCHA series. Home at Hunt Arena on Friday, 7:05 the puck drops. Then at Eau Claire at 7 o'clock on Saturday night. Your thoughts on the series coming up?
Traditionally those games are 2-1, 1-0, low-scoring games. Eau Claire does a good job of keeping us from scoring too many goals, but so I expect that might be the case, but I'm sure hoping not. I'm hoping that we can, play off of our loss yesterday in the Amherst game and have that type of energy and that type of work ethic and get a better flow going. And if that's the case, then we should have a pretty good weekend. But I hope we can just keep it from being a 2-1 type game. But most important thing, got to get 4 points.
Joe, good luck to the Falcons. We'll talk to you next week.